Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the webinar today. We're glad that you all can make it. This webinar is entitled How to Generate Up to 250 More Manufacturing Leads. And this webinar, we guarantee it's going to be power-packed, and you're going to get some great information that's going to help grow your business. My name is Kevin Dean, and I will be hosting your webinar today. In this webinar, we're going to discuss some key topics that will help your business. First, we're going to explain to you how you can increase website visits. Additionally, we're going to talk to you about how to get qualified leads from your website. Finally, we will show you how to tie website visits to revenue. And if you stick around towards the end of this webinar, we're going to actually give you a couple of secrets that will help you learn how to calculate the potential that your website has to generate greater leads. This is a secret formula that it's pretty simple. However, it's powerful, and you can use this to judge the potential of what you could be getting from your website. Also, you'll be able to see what you may be leaving on the table. Like I said, my name is Kevin Dean, and just a little bit about me. I am the president of Manobyte. I have 2 kids, and I love to play guitars. And in this picture here, this is my oldest. He's 4 years old now. We are in New York at the Orange County Choppers shop there, and that's a wonderful bike that they made for the New York firefighters for all of their hard work. I love motorcycles as well. Something that we enjoy and truly appreciate the hard work of many volunteer firefighters and other firefighters who risk their lives to save others. So let's jump into some powerful information that's going to help you grow your business. Here's some interesting statistics about where lead sources are becoming more valuable over the last 6 months, where we have seen businesses gravitating towards what sources are going to add the greatest value. And in this survey that was done, we surveyed, the survey actually wasn't done by us, but another organization did a survey, and they surveyed both marketers and sales professionals to see how the difference between what marketers are focused on versus where sales professionals are focused. And what was very interesting is that sales professionals, they were still gravitating a little towards the outbound means of bringing in new leads into the organization. Whereas marketers, they were leaning more heavily towards inbound marketing techniques for generating greater leads for their organization. But even as the sales professionals were gravitating a little more towards the traditional outbound methods, we did see that the sales professionals were very focused on some key elements. And those elements are social media, blogs, SEO. Those techniques have become extremely valuable, not only to the sales professionals, but also to marketing professionals. Additionally, email marketing is on the rise, continues to bring a lot of results for organizations, and both sales professionals and marketers are putting a lot of weight on email marketing. Where does your organization sit when it comes to where they are finding the greatest value and where you are placing more emphasis on generating more leads into your organization? Do you find yourself gravitating more towards inbound marketing techniques and practices? Are you still gravitating towards some of the outbound methodologies? If you're still gravitating towards some of the outbound methodologies, throughout this course, we want to help you appreciate why you should be focusing more on inbound. And if you are focusing more on inbounds, we're going to give you some tips, pointers, and suggestions that will help you get greater value out of your inbound marketing initiatives and activities. Now, even though marketers want to focus more on inbound activities and methodologies, there's still a struggle within many organizations. And this struggle is getting executive buy-in. Marketers know the value of inbound marketing. However, when it comes to getting their executives to buy in to help them move forward their inbound initiatives, they're still having struggles and getting complete buy-in from the organization. Why is that? Well, there are two key reasons that marketers are running into roadblocks when it comes to getting executive buy-in. Number one is you're not talking the same talk as your executives. Your executives, leaders within your organization, they're concerned about ROI. Now, you know that marketing helps to drive ROI, but when you are communicating back to your executives, are you clearly helping them to see how your initiatives are tied to a clear return? Do you know how to do that? If not, we'll show you how to do that. Additionally, a lot of marketers, when they're talking to their executives, they're not communicating the clear value of inbound and how it can help grow the organization's bottom line. Those are two big roadblocks that we see organizations struggling with very often, and we are here to help you get over those hurdles and those roadblocks. So one of the questions that many executives have, many sales professionals have, and perhaps you're struggling with this yourself, is why inbound for manufacturing? Yes, you know that inbound is very popular and it's being used in a lot of other industries, but as a manufacturer, why is inbound so critically important for you and your organization? Well, here's some interesting statistics to share with you. Another report highlighted that those marketers who focused on blogging saw a 13x return on investment of their inbound initiatives. And blogging is a key element when it comes to your inbound marketing initiatives. So would you like to see and demonstrate a 13x return on investment? Then blogging is going to be a key element that will help you in this initiative. We told you that we would tell you how you can increase traffic to your website, and the number one way to increase traffic to your website is by blogging, and blogging consistently, frequently, and blogging on content and topics that will resonate with your audience. If you are consistently blogging, you're going to see an extreme growth in the traffic that you get to your website. And there are some key elements and reasons why blogging helps when it comes to increasing traffic. While we know that search engine optimization is critical to getting more traffic to your website, you can only optimize the number of pages that you have on your website. So if you want more traffic to your website, create more pages onto your website and optimize those pages appropriately. Now, you don't want to create just content for the sake of content, but using a blog, you have the ability to create timely, relevant, educational content that will resonate with your audience, that they want to hear, that they're looking for answers for, and that's going to help drive greater traffic to your website. Here's another reason why manufacturers need to be critically aware of and focused on inbound marketing. And that's because statistics are telling us that 93% of B2B sales, they do their research online before they even pick up the phone to talk to a sales rep. So what this statistic is telling us is that by the time someone picks up the phone and talks to one of your sales rep, they've already researched their products, what they're looking for, and potential solutions. They've also researched your company, and they are equipped with a lot of information. The question is, where are they getting this information from? If your website does not have enough relevant, helpful information for your prospects, then when your salespeople get on the phone, they're at a disadvantage because the people that they're talking to have gotten information from other sources on the internet, and it may not be relevant, and it may not have positioned your organization, your sales reps, your distributors in a light that will help them close their sales more effectively and easily. So you need to be focusing on inbound marketing because one, it drives traffic to your website, and two, it provides valuable content for your prospects to help move them through the sales funnel. Now, when it comes to the inbound marketing methodology, there are 4 key elements that you need to focus on in order to be effective with an inbound marketing strategy. Those phases are 1, you have to first attract visitors to your website. Second, once those visitors have come to your website, you have to convert them into leads. Third, you have to, over time, nurture the relationship with those leads and close them to become customers. And then 4, finally, you have to delight your customers, giving them opportunities to promote your organization and to help others learn more about your organization. And that's what the inbound marketing methodology is all about. Attract, convert, close, and delight. And to do that, there are a variety of different tools available to you in order to accomplish the task that you need to at each of these various phases. First, in the attract phase. In the attract phase, you need to create content on website pages that's relevant to your audience. 2, blogging. We mentioned blogging already, but blogging is another key element to attract individuals to your website. 3, keywords and SEO. By optimizing your content effectively, you will ensure that people will find your content when they're doing searches on the internet. And 4, leveraging social media effectively, not just to engage potential customers, but also to provide them with educational content that they will find on your website. So those are the 4 key areas that you should focus on in order to attract visitors to your website. Website pages, content on those pages, blogging, keywords, and SEO, and social media. Next, when it comes to converting those visitors to leads, you have to have on your website a call to action that will entice or motivate or give clear direction to the website visitor as to what they should be doing next. That call to action will lead them to a landing page. On that landing page, you're going to offer a value exchange of a piece of content that is critically vital to that individual in exchange for some information that they will provide. And also on that landing page, you're going to find forms. And those forms are the key elements where individuals fill out information such as their name, email address, or other pertinent information about themselves in exchange for that piece of content that you're going to exchange. And this is going to help to build your contact database, giving you leads that you can follow up with and nurture and close over time. During the close phase of the inbound marketing methodology, you're going to be focusing on over an extended period of time, and it could be anywhere from a couple of days, a couple of weeks, or a couple of months, providing those leads or contacts with pertinent information to move them through the buyer's journey and into the next phase of the sales cycle. One of the best ways to do this is through email marketing. But when you combine automated workflows, lead scoring, and integration into your customer relationship management database, you're going to find that your email marketing is going to be more personalized and more effective to help you deliver results. Finally, you want to delight your customers after you close them. You're going to continue to use some of the key elements that you've used to get them to become customers, such as email marketing, workflows, and social media, continuing to educate your existing customers to help them position your organization in a way that attracts more visitors to your website and ultimately new prospects and customers. So the question is your website generating enough leads for your sales team and distributors? And would you like to see a 250% increase in the leads from your websites? Well, we've helped many of our customers see such an increase. And the number one problem that we have identified with most manufacturer websites is that you're giving away too much valuable information. Many manufacturers have product specifications, product guides, information about their equipment or whatever it may be on their website, valuable, helpful, useful content, and you're giving it all away. Well, the number one tip for you, manufacturers out there today, is to put all of that content behind a landing page, and before giving away that content, request some information from that individual. Information like their name, what company they're from, their email address, and other key elements that will help you to move them through the sales cycle. One of our clients is a company called Lansmont, and they manufacture test systems and test equipment. When Lansmont came to us, they were seeing that they had a lot of traffic to their website, but they weren't getting a lot of leads. And so their salespeople were doing a ton of work in order to get leads to their website, and their lead ratios were not where they wanted them to be. One of the first things that we did was to identify through an audit for Lansmont some of the challenges that they had with their website and how they could meet the challenge that they had of increasing leads. And we identified right away that they had some great, beautiful, very informative product specifications and brochures on their website, and they were all just giving them all away. As we analyzed the traffic that was going to their website, we were able to clearly see that their product guides were being downloaded on a very frequent basis. So one of the first steps that we did with Lansmont was that we were able to put all of their product specifications, all of their brochures, and all of their guides behind a landing form. And before anyone could actually get that piece of valuable content, they had to fill out the form. By simply putting all of their brochures behind a form, we noticed in the very first month that they were able to increase their leads by 250%. And they have continued to see increases in their leads every single month because of that one simple step, along with some other techniques and tips that we were able to deploy for them to help them increase their lead flow. So how many people have downloaded your product guides or your specifications from your website? Do you have a number? Do you have a statistic on how many people have actually seen those guides or how many people have downloaded them? A lot of manufacturers, while they have them on their website, they don't even have any data to really consistently say we've had 10, 20, 100 1,000 people viewing or downloading your guides that you have on your website, your brochures. Well, that's a big challenge and that's a big problem for a lot of organizations because you're flying blind. You don't know even the potential that you can have for getting new leads to your website. And also, you're missing out on a ton of conversion opportunities. At Manobite, we are a HubSpot partner. We're a gold partner, and we help companies leverage their web presence and generate more leads and increase revenue. Being a gold HubSpot partner means that we're held accountable to HubSpot as well as to our customers to deliver results. The HubSpot platform is a great tool for managing all of your inbound marketing activities. The HubSpot platform has a variety of different components that can help in just about every aspect of the inbound marketing methodology, from blogging, from creating website pages, to email marketing, managing your social media. But one of the elements that we want to share with you today about HubSpot are the analytics that it provides to give you key insight into what's going on with your website and how you can better leverage your website and get greater leads. This is a screenshot of a section of the HubSpot dashboard for one of our clients. You'll notice in this screenshot that this client, they were able to see a significant increase in the amount of leads and visits to their website over a 6-month period after working with us, implementing the HubSpot platform. And you also notice that they are also able to see an increase of contacts or leads that they were able to get from the time that they began working with us and implementing the HubSpot platform onto their website. So on a regular basis, when you're using the HubSpot platform, you're able to see not only how many visits are coming to your website, but also how many of those visits are converting into leads and customers. Valuable insight that will help your business grow and help you to meet your new objectives. Now, here's a question for you. If you were able to deliver to your organization 128 net new customers, what would that be worth to your organization? For another one of our customers, that's exactly what we delivered for them last year. Last year, we delivered to them 128 new customers. That made a significant impact on their business. Now, remember earlier, I told you I was going to give you a secret on how you can calculate your lead conversion potential. And the secret is right here on this screenshot. What you're looking at is a screenshot of one of the dashboards from HubSpot. And what we have consistently seen is that if you notice, this particular customer had last year 72,000 visits to their website. We've seen consistently from our customers as well as from statistics from HubSpot of the 12,000 customers plus that they have, that you should be able to convert at least 1% of the website visits that you have to your website. So you'll notice last year that this customer of ours, they had 72,000 visits to their website. They hit that 1% conversion ratio. They were a little bit higher at 1.1%. So they were able to get 778 new leads into their organization last year. Additionally, from those 778 leads that they were able to get last year, they converted 16.2% of those leads into customers. So that means that we were able to deliver to this client 128 net new customers into their organization. That is astounding. Now, if you were to go back to your executive team and tell them that you have a way of delivering new leads to your sales team, to your distributors, they're going to sit up and listen. We can help you with that. So again, that secret formula is 1%. Look at how much traffic you're getting to your website today, and then figure that you should be getting at least 1% of that traffic to convert into new leads. Now, if you want to increase the number of leads that is coming into your organization, then you have to focus on how do we get more visits to our website. And that's something that we at ManaBuy can help you with as well. So, if you want to know how many leads you're missing out on, you could, one, use that secret formula that we gave you, or if you want to get more advanced and you want to truly see what you're missing out on or what you could be doing, then you need to conduct an inbound marketing audit. And here's how that inbound marketing audit works. You provide us with your website URL and a list of 4 competitors that you want to benchmark yourself against. You also need to provide us with your revenue goal. Once you provide us with those simple elements, that information, we then go back and we perform the audit for you. And what you get from this audit is you get a web traffic rank and analysis. Not only we would tell you how much traffic are you currently getting to your website, we'll also tell you how much traffic you could be getting to your website. Also, we'll perform an in-depth lead conversion analysis. We'll tell you how much content you currently have that you could be leveraging in order to start converting website visits into leads. Third, we're going to provide you with a competitor benchmark. So we'll take a look at your competitors. We'll tell you what they're doing as well, and we'll provide you with some gap analysis to see where you could potentially be leveraging on some of the things that they're missing out on. And then finally, we'll provide you with a revenue generation opportunity analysis, letting you know the potential opportunity that your website has to generate revenue for your organization. In order to get all of this, it's a simple investment of $24.99. You'll get a clear view into what you're missing out on, as well as the information that you need to reinvigorate your 2015 growth plan. You will have the information that you need to go back to your executives and get their buy-in on a clear, concise social and inbound marketing strategy. Now, we want to make this pretty clear that we only do 4 audits per month. And while we know that everyone would love to get an audit done, we simply cannot do an audit for everyone. And so in order for you to qualify for an audit, you have to meet these 3 criteria. First of all, you have to have a documented revenue growth goal of 10%. That means that your organization has to be committed to wanting to grow. You guys have already had conversations about what your goals are for 2015, and it is at least a 10% increase in revenue. Number 2, you have to have authority-making decision over your website. We found it very challenging to work with marketers who don't have that authority to make decisions over their website, because we need to be able to get in, do our analysis, and in order for you to be effective, you have to be able to make those decisions over your website. Third and final requirement is that you have to have the ability to hold your sales team accountable for following up on new leads. We're going to be bringing to your organization new leads on a regular basis. You don't want those leads to fall off or break down. So you're going to need to be able to ensure that you can keep your sales organization together, make sure that they get the leads and are following up on them once they're provided to them. That way, you can see that revenue growth that we can help your organization, we can deliver to your organization. So what's the next step? The next step is for you to sign up to see if you qualify. You could be one of the individuals selected for our lead generation audit. We're going to be reaching out to a selected group of individuals from this webinar that have preliminarily qualified for this webinar and for this audit. And if we contact you, we're going to send you a form. We're going to ask for the information that we asked for, and then we'll follow up with you, and we can have your audit done within a week or two. Thank you very much for your time today. We know that this information has been extremely valuable for you, and we hope that you will qualify to work with us in the future. Thank you, and we look forward to sharing more information with you